Oh my god, those boobs are too big. Philippines? Philippines. Vietnam was still out too. I completely forgot about her. Philippines did not make it, guys. France? France? Wait, France was competing this whole time? I never noticed her. I didn't even know that she was competing. No, not Czech Republic. France? France?
Okay, you guys, are you ready?
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is It's time for Miss Grand International 2023. I am gonna skip like all the extra stuff because I only care about the girls. I don't want to see the introduction of the girls because, you know, every girl walks a very path until they get to the microphone and announce their names and their countries that they are representing. I'm gonna skip that because I'm not gonna be here 3 hours watching every girl come out to the same music and have the girls just, no, that's not happening. So we're gonna literally skip to top 20, top 15, top whatever, to top 20. They usually do top 20, so we're gonna jump to top 20. Now, I do have my favorites. I don't have my list right now because I sold my camera, and my list maybe it's on my iPad. But literally my favorites were Bonaire, Colombia, Dominican Republic, India. I'm like in love with India. Like, I'm in love with India. Indonesia, amazing, beautiful. Her gown, are you fucking kidding me? Insane. Myanmar, one of my favorites, like, you know, I'm not sure what she's gonna bring to the final night, but at least for prelims, like, she was like one of my favorites, like top 3 favorites for me. I said Colombia, right? So Colombia and Myanmar are like literally my favorites. I have Denmark, also one of my favorites. Nicaragua, like, now I know that Nicaragua was kind of weird at first because she came out, you know, literally, I don't know, she looks like a caterpillar, like turning into a cocoon, you know what I'm saying, to potentially just become a butterfly, and I feel like that's exactly what she did. At first it was kind of weird for me. I was like, ew, Nicaragua, don't do that. That's just, no, don't do it again, please. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. She wrapped herself in her cape and it was just weird, but when that gown was revealed, I was like, okay, Nicaragua, bravo. So I love Nicaragua. I love Panama. Panama to me looks literally like a Miss Grand International. Like, for me, when I saw her, I was like, she looks like a MGI, like right off the bat, like for real. Philippines. No, at first I was like, there's something that I don't know what it is. Maybe it was the hair. It was like, it was curly, but in some areas was kind of messy. I'm not sure if they were trying to go for that. I love that though, nonetheless. I'm not sure if it's the highlights. I'm not sure what it is, but for me, there was something off that I was just questioning or perplexing about. And I was like, what is going on here? But then when that camera zoomed into her face, that makeup was laid on her face. Like, that shit was just like, that makeup was beautiful, just well done. Now, for her gown, the cape in the back was wrapping around, not wrapping, but, you know, it had a linear design coming from her waist area to the back. It was the same material as for the cape. I didn't like that, so that was eliminated, and, you know, there was the material of the cape just in the back. That for me would have done it because I wanted that whole design here for her gown. It was a beautiful, gorgeous gown that Philippines wore, let me tell you. I wish it didn't have the strings here. For me, it would have elevated the look for me with the hair. The hair was beautiful, but there was something off about, I'm not sure if it was too messy because it was curly, but then there was like some strings of messiness around. I'm not sure if it was the highlights. I'm not sure what it was, but she looked beautiful. She was absolutely one of my favorites. Puerto Rico was very beautiful. For me, it was like more of the same for gown, but then I'm not sure what kind of cameras MGI is using for their productions, but they are really good. I'm not sure if they're red cameras, ARRI cameras, but them cameras are, best believe, are probably above the $25,000 without the lens. Lenses are usually even more expensive than the camera body itself. I'm not sure what camera they're using, but when the camera kind of like zoomed into the girl, when the girl was gonna announce their name or her name and the country that she's representing, when the camera zoomed in, I was able to see the detailing on Miss Puerto Rico's gown, and that was beautiful. It looked like a jewel. For me, more of the same stuff, so I was unimpressed. Puerto Rico, be careful with all these feather situation that you have been presenting, even on Carla Gilfu. I don't like feathers on Carla. She reminds me of like these. This is not about Carla or Puerto Rico, but just be aware of the damn feathers, because yes, in certain instances it looks beautiful, but then like it's not gonna look beautiful in every girl. For Miss Puerto Rico at MGI, beautiful. I loved it. Thailand, because I feel like Thailand is just gonna make it regardless. They haven't won a crown, so maybe it's time for Thailand, but that's just me guessing. It's probably not gonna happen. United States of America, are you kidding me? Like, are you surprised that she's on this list? Okay. Venezuela, all right. Venezuela was like, I don't know, Venezuela, like the bust area here, like this area here, it was red. I didn't really like it. I wished for it to be like, I don't know, like a mixture of different golds and then leading to red maybe in this area here, but everything else just gold, and then it just turns into red. Maybe it would have given it a better gradients to the gown, like how it goes from a color to the other. I didn't love it, but she looks beautiful. Her hair, her face, how she carries herself through the pasarela, like for me, I loved it. For me, Venezuela, she's not my favorite. She's on the weaker side for me, but I loved it. And Miss Vietnam's gown, are you guys kidding me? Miss Vietnam's gown on that stage, yes, it's a gold gown, like wow, Zavi, like it's a gold gown, but I'm not sure what material that is, but it looks like it's glowing with the lights on stage. Beautiful. Vietnam was absolutely, for me, just perfection. Now my potential winners are like potential winners. Colombia, absolutely. Myanmar, I hope that Myanmar and Colombia end up, holding hands before the crowning moment. Denmark and Thailand, I think for me, those are the potential winners. Thailand being because Thailand hasn't really gotten a crown for Thailand, not because she's my favorite, but because she could potentially win this. Threats, for me, the threats that could absolutely get up there and surprise everybody. India, are you kidding me? India is so fucking beautiful and just perfect. She's so beautiful. She's very soft. She ain't trying to do a lot because she ain't gotta do a lot. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She glows. Beautiful skin, beautiful hair, beautiful makeup, just her beautiful entire self on stage, for me, just perfect. And I love India. Indonesia, for me, she can absolutely also win their second crown, I believe, of MGI, because Indonesia, for me, is just really, really strong. Panama, because she looks like an MGI and she could absolutely be also a threat. Philippines, now I'm not sure what she's gonna bring for this final night, but Miss Grand Philippines, she's very gorgeous and I love her. She's a threat for me. Puerto Rico, I'm not really sure about her, but she's like, really strong and very beautiful, but she doesn't really, I'm not convinced by her. Like there's in certain times I'm just like, yo, she's doing really good, like wow, like I'm blown away. But then in certain instances I'm like, I don't know, to be honest. And United States of America, because are you guys kidding me? She knows what she's doing and she's here to win. I was gonna make a prelims video, but I lost my video footage. I don't know what happened to it, and I just gave up because time ticks, and unfortunately it just didn't work out. Myanmar wins it. Or I think she knew she was gonna win it because she was like, "It's me, bitch. It's not you, Vietnam. It's me, bitch." All right, Myanmar. She's in. She's in top 20. Congratulations. She's like top 2 for me. If she, stays with what she had on prelims, for me, she's gonna get very far. But I would just put her hair up. I want the same attitude and same confidence that you brought on prelims, Myanmar. United States of America! Woo! Stephanie, you better kill, girl! You made it! Congratulations! She's gonna, if you guys gave an opportunity for her to make it, she's gonna kill. She's gonna kill. Puerto Rico! Woo! Back to back Rican. Puerto Rico just made it. Congratulations. They competed at Miss Grand Puerto Rico. And this girl ended up beating Stephanie. I don't know how, because in my book that wouldn't happen, but it happened. It happened. Nigeria made semifinals. She was in my honorable mentions. Congratulations, Nigeria. Oh, she's holding a trophy. What did she win? I went straight to top 20, guys. I'm not gonna do all that. No. Czech Republic, I am not surprised. Are you kidding me? This girl killed. No, not Czech Republic. Netherlands. I'm expecting Netherlands, not Czech Republic. Czech Republic made it. She did really good, but I wasn't convinced. Indonesia, yes. Congratulations to Indonesia. I'm not surprised at all, not one bit. Ah, look at her. She is so, ooh. Congratulations, Indonesia, Ms. Grand. Honduras. She did good. She didn't convince me much, but she did really good. She did better than Nicaragua. Congratulations, Honduras. Wow, Honduras made semifinals at MGI. Beautiful. Lao made it. Congratulations. Off my radar. Absolutely. I wasn't expecting her at all. Congratulations, Lao. First surprise, to be honest. I'm not surprised about Czech Republic though, because I recognize that she did really good. I just wasn't convinced. Dominican Republic, yes. Of course. She knew that. She knew that would happen. I'm really thirsty, guys. I'm sorry. I love Dominican Republic. She is insane. Colombia, of course. I mean, she's surprised, but I'm not. She can win. She can win. Miss Grand India, yes. I love this woman. This one is so sweet looking. She's beautiful. She's very soft. She doesn't do much, she's not extremely extra, you know what I'm saying? And I just love it. Everything she does makes sense. Congratulations, India. Ukraine made it. Wow. She's very gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful face. I'm not sure about her walking, taking center stage as she was called. I'm not impressed. Thailand, I'm not surprised. This girl is a lioness on stage. If you let her, she could just walk there for hours in circles. Miss Gran Peru, okay, now Peru for me, she's got a massive following, which made me believe that she could potentially even win this because this is a business and she's very beautiful, but I didn't love her on prelims. For me, I don't know, but she's one of the favorites. Everybody just sweats her and thinks that she could potentially win, and I get it. I understand. Angola made it. Congratulations to Angola. Netherlands. Oh, thank Lord. Yes. Girl, for real, you finally made it. Thank Lord. I love this woman. For me, this could be the very first crown for Europe. Uzbekistan made it. I am shook. She just does too much, and for me, it's 3 spots left, guys. France? Wait, France was competing this whole time? I never noticed her. I didn't even know that she was competing. France? She's not gonna advance though. That's it for her. Spain made it. She almost made my list. I just wasn't convinced. Oh, I love her. Yeah. Congratulations, Spain. Crazy. Deserved. Final spot. Philippines hasn't made it. Philippines? Philippines. Vietnam was still out too. I completely forgot about her. Oh my god, Philippines did not make it, guys. Philippines didn't make it, but France made it? Uzbekistan over Philippines? Laos over Philippines? I mean, guys, really, for real, wow. We on swimsuit now. Swimsuit competition. And everything looks insane. Obviously, you know, in terms of production, MGI always brings it. They're very extra. Why does my phone looks like that? Music is on point. Lighting is insane. Yeah, this looks like a very expensive production. Like, this probably would cost millions of dollars here in the United States. I'm not sure how much this level of production will cost in countries in Asia, but here this would cost millions of dollars. Beautiful. Everything is just insane. This is literally the stage to be. Like, I'm not sure, you know, about the organization because I don't know what they really usually go for. I don't really know, but you know, this is the stage to be at in terms of pageantry all over the world. For me, this is like the internationals to be at, because you know, if you care about performing and you care about, you know, stages and things like that, I feel like MGI never disappoints. Insane. I do like, you know, the little dance situation that's happening. I don't love it, but it's okay. We are starting with, I think this is when they go in alphabetical order. Angola is coming out first. Everything is getting lost, you know, when the backdrop changed together with the swimsuit. Like, I feel like girls would get lost within the backdrop itself. But in terms of production, this looks insane. And Angola did really good. She's doing too much. I don't know if I like that, but she did good. Beautiful woman. Her body is insanity. She needs a lot to work on though, like her transitions and the way she poses and things. Like, it's Colombia. Colombia, when she did this and then she went like this. Colombia, delicious. She's still Maria Alejandra Lopez. So good. She looks airy, but she looks like she's doing too much. I'm not sure if she's like losing herself over here. She doesn't know what to do with herself. The nerves can take over you, absolutely, but she's there's a few things that she's doing that's just too extra and it's not letting her walk her best possible. This is not the best walk, Colombia, but we forgive her everything because she's just absolutely perfect. Czech Republic is coming out. Czech Republic is very beautiful, and as she's walking, her hair is moving with the air. Beautiful face. She's very confident. Her hair is getting all over her face though, so she needs to calm down. I'm not sure if she's mixed with Asian. She looks Asian, which is obviously not a problem, but she's very beautiful. Dominican Republic is coming out and she's gonna walk, okay? I love this woman. Dominican Republic, she needs to compete at Miss Universe Dominican Republic because I would love to see her at Miss Universe. Beautiful face. Not the best walk either. I haven't seen the best walk yet, and I feel like Stephanie
Miranda Morales
is gonna be the best walk. I don't know what France is doing here, to be honest, but I get it. This is a concentration of so many weeks, and obviously it's not just prelims and interviews, it's the entire whole situation from the day that you arrive. It's a conglomerate of things that are taken into consideration to making it here, but she's doing so bad on stage. I don't know what she's doing here, and honestly, her over Philippines, to me, that's just insane. Honduras, wow, that opening there, Honduras, insane. Beautiful body. She's walking down them stairs gracefully. Her body is crazy, all right? Curvy, love it. The right fat in the right places. Beautiful hair. I'm sure those are extensions as well, or probably not because I just don't know. But she's doing really good. So far, she's one of the best so far. In terms of walk and posing too. India, come on India. Be the best walk so far because these girls are, I don't know what's going on. I'm bored. India is so beautiful. Just look at her. She's so fucking beautiful. I can't stop looking at her. Like I want to keep seeing more of her. I just want to keep staring at her. She's very beautiful. Okay, enjoy yourself on stage. That's okay. That's okay. Not my favorite, but that's okay. Okay. Indonesia's like. Indonesia, okay, girl. It's your performance. You do with that whatever you want, right? Oh my god, her boobs are gonna pop out. Okay, Indonesia. Girl, you do your thing, honey. You go, honey, you go. She's very stiff. And she's like really like stiff here, and then her butt area is like, I don't want to body shame anybody, but come on. Those boobs are too big. Miss Grand Lau is coming out, and come on, Lau, give it to me, honey. She's beautiful. I love her. I'd rather her over France. I'm okay with her being here. Not France though. Myanmar. Alright, Myanmar, I don't love you with your hair down. I loved you with your hair up on a bun, like on prelims. You better put that shit up for gown if you make it further. Because she's one of my favorites. Like, it's her and Colombia for me. But I know that Peru can absolutely take this. Alright, her walk on Swim Myanmar. I'm sorry, Myanmar, but your walk on Swim, no. Netherlands is coming out. And I know that she's gonna look beautiful and she's gonna be gracious and she's gonna kill this. Turning too much. I don't know if I like that. But I think for Grand, that's okay. Not for me though. I don't care what pageant system it is. Oh, her walk is really good. I love this minus all the twirls that she did. Nigeria's gonna kill. She was in my honorable mentions. And I'm sure she's gonna do way better than most of these ladies over here. Come on, Nigeria. Give it to us, baby girl. She's very beautiful. Her walk is okay. Looking at her from her side, it's okay. It's not the best. But she did better than some girls. Ooh, Peru is stunning. But I know that Peru, you know, she's one of the big candidates to win. Because obviously you see, you know, all the posts on social media and people are just going crazy about Peru. She actually best walk this far. Yes. She ain't doing much. She's just walking, you know, very confidently throughout her entire presentation, and she did really good. She didn't do nothing crazy. Miss Grand Puerto Rico. Now her boobs are also about to pop out of her swimsuit top. She also walks really good as well. One of the best walk this far as well, Puerto Rico. But of course, I mean, but it's not just all about walk. I get it, but still, Puerto Rico did good. She's not gonna win. For me, she's not gonna win though. Spain is not winning either. For me, Colombia, Myanmar, oh my god. Spain, how she came down them stairs, it's terrible. That was terrible, Spain, I'm sorry. Her walk also isn't the best. But for me, again, like Myanmar, Colombia, Peru can win, like all, you know, those three girls can win. Also, Netherlands for me can win. Thailand can win, and she's actually coming out. She's next. I love Thailand's personality on stage, though. She's very extra, very extroverted, and I don't mind it. Because yeah, she's extra and stuff, but she's not doing much, you know, like extra with anything, you know? She's just walking, and she's laughing, she's smiling, she's being sassy, you know? I like that. Ukraine. Let's see what Ukraine brings into the stage. Yeah, she's very stiff. Her walk looks very rushed. She's not really extending her legs or anything. She's not really taking advantage of this time here. She's just walking. Not the best walk either. One of the weakest walks of the bunch for Ukraine. The United States of America is about to come out, and I think she's gonna be the best walk. I don't think anybody's gonna undo what she's about to do, because we all know Stephanie Marie Miranda Morales. and we know that she does amazing. Her body is, I would say her and Peru so far are the best walks, and Puerto Rico. Yeah, she's, her walk from the side, insane. Her body is just incredible. Stephanie, USA, insane. Uzbekistan is gonna come out, and she's very extra. I think she's gonna do a lot on stage. I feel like when she was crowned, she watched every episode or every edition of Miss Grand, and she understood what she should be doing, and she's doing her thing. It's like, okay, so this is why you do this. Okay, got it. She's not bad. She did better than many girls as well. That was good. Uzbekistan. Vietnam is coming out, and the crowd is going insane for her. Oh my god, this swimsuit competition was so long. Almost, literally close to 20 minutes. Crazy. Vietnam was really good too. That was good. That was better than some girls as well. That was actually very solid. Vietnam did really good. That was really good. I'm surprised Vietnam. I loved Peru here. I actually also like Vietnam a lot. USA. Colombia I didn't love it. She wasn't the best. A couple of girls here, to be honest. Puerto Rico did solid as well. Thailand also did very good. India did also very good. I'm not blown away though. Gotta say that, I'm not. But good job, girls. Really, for real, good job. That was solid. But you can tell absolutely here who are the stronger girls. Yes, you can. Best swimsuit award before they announced the top 10. All right, cool. Dominican Republic won swimsuit. Okay. Here on the final night, I don't think she was the best though. Gotta say it. But she's really beautiful, and she's one of the favorites, of course, absolutely. Popular vote is gonna hit to top 10. That's a tradition already. Who's Miss Popular Vote for Grand International? She automatically makes it to the semifinals, top 10. Myanmar. Woo, makes sense. Myanmar, now for gown, you have to bring it the same way you did on prelims. Please, put your hair back. Just give me the same thing, same gown, same hairdo. Because here on swimsuit, if it wasn't for this popular vote, you probably would have stayed out, because that walk was not it. I like this guy. He's very handsome. Every time he does a good job. Netherlands made it, of course. I'm not surprised. She's one of the threats, absolutely. Yes, she could be a winner tonight. I love her. Netherlands, I love Netherlands. Congratulations, Netherlands. She just made top 10. Together with Myanmar. Angola wasn't the best walk, but congratulations to her. We got Melanin on top 10. Oh, Colombia is so stunning. Oh, Colombia just made it. Oh, she is so stunning. For me, like, she's the winner for me. I'm gonna spoil it. For me, like... But then I feel like mostly every MGI has been from South America. So it's like, is that gonna happen again? I don't know, you know? Thailand. Yeah, she was solid on swim. She was good. Not my favorite contender, but she's really good. She's an A student, yes. Meaning she does mostly everything really well. Miss USA made it. Miss Grand USA. One of the hosts is hosting the show. Instead of saying Miss Grand, Miss Grand, Miss Grand, Miss Puerto Rico, Miss United States, Miss Angola, you know? Miss Grand, Miss Grand. We know we're watching Miss Grand. Vietnam made it, and everybody is going absolutely bonkers for this girl. I like her better than I do Thailand. So far, I mean, I'm mellow about what's going on. At least Colombia, USA is there. Myanmar is there. Hopefully she does really good, like the same way she did on prelims. Indonesia, yes. Indonesia, congratulations. I'm not surprised. So far, I'm not surprised. Wow, Dominican Republic made it. Congratulations. Wow, good. One spot left. Damn, everybody's going insane for Peru. Damn, India stayed out. I'm pissed. And this is a kind of like a slap in the face for the organization of Puerto Rico, because Miss Grand Puerto Rico here competed with Miss Grand USA for the same title in Puerto Rico. And she beat USA, and she didn't make top 10, and USA did, so a slap in the face for you. Heal the world, make it a better place. Make a living, make a better place for you and for me. For you and for me. Angola.
These days, the world, our beautiful world is crying. We find ourselves at a critical time where many people are facing unimaginable struggles that weigh heavily on our hearts. The spread of the war in some parts of the world and the accelerated climatic changes. These realities have brought immense pain, loss, and difficulties, and increasing poverty and hunger in the world. On this stage, we have the opportunity to share with you, and by our influence, to create awareness about the suffering faced by these people that live in war-torn regions and the deterioration of environment. Please, let's stop the war and violence, and let's create and promote a golden rule to respect, love, and honor each other, and give the other generations a better future. The best world is in front of us. Please, let's join hands and forge peace together. Thank you. Come on!
I will tell you. Wrap it up, honey.
I have lived wars both in my country and in my own life. I have felt the pain of loss and death in my own flesh. I feel your pain, Israel and Palestine. An ongoing war for many years that discriminates none, all victims just humans. It feels almost impossible to implore just a few to stop the war, to stop taking lives of innocent people. In my country, it seems like the damage cannot be completely repaired, and I see this in societies. But there is hope. There are nations that have achieved peaceful agreements. And I think all of us together can unite in the same purpose. We cannot change the past, but we can start working together now, rebuilding ourselves with love. Love is what has raised nations after wars. Today, I want to ask you, we demand peace, but what are you doing for peace in the world? Thank you.
I'm impressed by Colombia. I'm not impressed with the story, but she carried herself very amazingly.
As a beauty queen, I passionately advocate for harmony and peace. Let's work on a better future, not only for our children now that are facing the sacrifices that are going on in Israel and Palestine. I believe that in a bigger world, we are better than this, using animalistic ways to get over responsible things that you can talk things out. I believe that in a world where we can grow, we have to use our brains, our mouths, to be able to get our points across, and be able to connect with more than one people. To be able to put adversities aside, and be able to not only be able to connect with your people, but be able to put aside differences, and be able to put aside violence and war, which is destroying not only our past, but only our future. Thank you so much.
The speech, whatever she got going on, I think that was extremely rehearsed.
I came from a broken family and grew up with my single mother and incredible grandmother who raised me with their strong love. The recent war happening between Israel and Palestine is heartbreaking and made me think of about children who might become homeless and grew up like me. War will destroy everything, including their family, dreams, and hope. Let us forgive, listen, and start dialogue so that no more children grow up broken. I call all international community to take an immediate and urgent action to prevent no more massacre. Doangkatlah massacre. Stop the war and violence. Come on.
She's talking to the audience. The way she sounds natural. I'm sure she rehearsed this. But look, she's talking to you and she's putting emotion to what she's saying because she knows. She knows what she's gonna say already. That just comes out freely. You know what I'm saying? Rehearse it to that extent.
I would like to call ceasefire in every conflict happening today. It is important that we raise our voices for peace. War and violence are never the answer to any conflict. They will only result in the suffering of innocent civilians. I condemn all the acts of terror in the world and the specific targeting of children, women, and elderly. I urge the United Nations to take actions, no empty promises in war, to help the country in war. Peace does not come a distant dream. Peace is a choice we can make today. Thank you. We only read about war on the news, but for 110 million people it's reality, and they are forced to run away from their homes. People in Israel and Palestine are currently running for their lives. Can you imagine looking for a safe space for your loved ones? However, everyone refuses and leaves you for the death. It's time to say enough is enough. How? No one is born hating another person. People learn to hate. But what we can do, is start teaching them the love. Start teaching our children the love so that they will only know war from history books. We are in this world just for an instant, and what we do in our time here must matter and be a service to humanity. I come as one, but I stand for thousands of people who are affected by the war between Palestine and Israel. We may not have the power to stop war, but we can spread peace through our daily actions. As a spokesperson, I am here to raise my voice for the communities in both sides, hoping that their governments can find common ground on peaceful conversations. War only destroys homes and takes innocent lives. Violence is never the solution to a war that is in need of more compassion, love, and empathy. We are here, away from conflict, but it hurts, because when it's an attack to people, it's a war to humanity. So let's all put our hand on our heart as a symbol of peace and solidarity with them, because remember that we are one world, one life. Thank you.
I don't really expect any of these girls to like save the world, because the truth is these girls don't have that power. We don't have that power. Even, people in power and like in government positions, they don't have the power to fully stop everything that's happening out there in the world. They don't have that. I'm not really looking, word for word what these girls are really saying. Yes, I'm looking for something to make sense, but I'm also looking on how the girl talks and how the girl makes herself to be understood, through the audience and through the camera. Like, do I feel like she's talking to me? Do I feel like the woman is talking to the audience? And is it making sense? Is she's putting emotions to what she's saying? These girls are not going to save the world. They're not going to stop wars. They're not going to stop violence. Indonesia, Myanmar, and Czech Republic, and they did really good.
What's the point of the war? What's the point of the killing? Happiness? Pride? Or make money? You make it dark, but for me war is a wood to humankind. I hope if the leader of Hamas and the leader of Israel can hear my voice, please learn from the past, learn from the pain. People born to have a good life, and I hope that there will be no more violence and war in this world. Thank you. Peace is not just the absence of war. It is the absence of discrimination, violence, and poverty. History is repeating itself. Israel and Palestine have a long history of division, but we can't forget that at the heart of this war are people, just like you and I. The media, politics are everywhere, but we have to remember the mothers, the fathers, the children that dream of a life filled without fear and desires of simple joy, love, and happiness. We must not ignore the tears that have been shed with both sides, broken dreams and innocent lives that have been lost. We must come together and continue to be the one and only, to form a society where freedom is our white flag and everyone can have a peaceful heart and a peaceful home. Come on.
Miss Peru did it really good. Like, her speech was good. It was one of the strongest this far, and she looked and sounded natural. Thailand. She's pausing way too much. If she paced herself slower, but she didn't pause as much, for me it would have been way better. Not the best speech, but she didn't do bad. She did a little bit better than Dominican Republic, though, I have to admit. Miss Grand, United States of America, she did really good. She put a lot of emotion into what she was saying. She knew what she was gonna say. She knew what she was gonna do, word for word. However, it didn't look unnatural on stage, at least for me. Like, I'm sure that she had a speech it was more elaborated with more elaborate words, but it was dumbed down a little bit, so it sounds like a message that everybody can understand, which honestly, for me, is the better thing to do. Like, sometimes you have to dumb things down, so, it could be an international message for everybody, whether you are in Mongolia, whether you are in Chile, whether you are in different parts of the world. Anybody from the age of 13 and beyond can absolutely understand this message. So I think that was really good. I absolutely do understand that sometimes you have to dumb things down a little bit just so it can be a more universal message for everybody, regardless of your age. So I do appreciate this, Miss Grand United States of America. You did really amazing. Your message was very powerful and very emotional, and I felt that on stage with you, and I felt like you were talking to a kid underage. I felt like you were absolutely talking to somebody who is 13. I felt like you were talking to somebody who was 19, 20. And I think this is what it's all about, Miss Grand International is giving you the opportunity that if you make it to top 10 to talk about something specific, it has to be about stopping the war and violence around the world, and you did just that. Now is this evening gown competition, and Angola is coming out. I love this gown better on her. She's a woman of short hair, so she knows that she can, have elaborate hair. She paired her look with a beautiful neck piece. It looks beautiful. Miss Grand Colombia is coming out. I do like better the gown that she wore on prelims. Miss Dominican Republic so far, this is one of my favorite dresses so far. She looks beautiful. She looks very fresh. This for me, oh my god, so dreamy, so beautiful. This girl looks amazing on her. I love that dress. One of the best dresses so far. Indonesia, this is a very elaborate dress. Oh my god, Indonesia, that looks beautiful. This is absolutely a dress that you would see at Miss Grand International. This is beautiful though. It looks, oh my god, her waist looks so small. That looks like a very expensive gown. Indonesia, beautiful. Oh, Myanmar, no. Myanmar, no. No, Myanmar, no. Netherlands is coming out. I like this look better for her. I'm sure this gown was not designed in Netherlands. It looks beautiful on her though. Very beautiful. Oh, it suits her way better than the one that she used on prelims. She looks stunning. Oh my god, so good. She could win this as well. Oh, Peru. All right, Peru, this is way, way, way better for you. You definitely look like a winner here. Peru, this is beautiful. You look like a jewel. You look fresh. That was beautiful, Peru. With this, you can definitely win. Oh, Thailand, I love this look. Oh, she looks like Zuleika Rivera here. This is beautiful. Oh my god, yes. I wish it played better with the type of body that she has, because here I see that Thailand has a more curvier or more fuller body. She's not really thin or anything like Miss Russia or Miss Indonesia. I love her long ponytail, and together with her cat-eyed kind of makeup, she looks very beautiful. I loved it, Thailand. Miss Grand USA is coming out. The color combination of this gown a little bit better for her. I just wish she did something else with her hair. Maybe her afro a little bit more volumized on this area here. But I love the color combination for her. She looks a little bit softer because, her body is very toned. It softened her a little bit. I loved it. Miss Vietnam is coming out with a silver gown. I liked better the one that she was wearing for prelims, but I feel like at least the skirt area is kind of like the same material as the one that she wore for prelims. I love how she sleeked her hair back. It makes it look very fresh. I like this hairdo and makeup better on her, though I like her other gown better. The gown that she wore on prelims with this hairdo and makeup, beautiful. For me, would have been better. I love this look better on Vietnam. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Colombia just made top 5. Peru made it. Yes. Oh my god, Peru can win as well. She just made top 5. Is another Latina gonna win the title again? From South America, like a Latina again from South America. Most of the winners are from South America. What is going on? United States of America just made it! This is absolutely a slap for MGI from Puerto Rico, like the organization from Puerto Rico. She did not win Miss Grand Puerto Rico. And look at her. She went to compete at Miss Grand US, and she won US, and she's in top 5 right now. Would you look at that? Congratulations, Stephanie Marie Miranda Morales. Myanmar just made top 5. I mean, I'm as surprised as you are. So she can win this as well. But with that look, you change right now. Change and do the same look as of prelims. And then we can talk. Hopefully we'll go to a commercial break, and hopefully we have Miss Myanmar come out with her prelims look so she can win. Because right now she's not winning for me. Oh, Miss Vietnam made top 5. Oh my god. Top 5 Colombia, United States of America, Vietnam, Myanmar, and Peru. This is insane. Miss Colombia's answer was great because it felt for me like she had knowledge of what was happening. I'm sure she read many articles. I'm sure she prepared for this. I'm sure she already had her opinion as well on this matter. So I was able to feel that and see that on her answer. Plus, she was able to also include what she's passionate about. I felt like Peru got very emotional as well, but I feel like her answer was a little bit unsteady, at least the delivery of it. However, we still are able to understand where she's coming from and where she's directing her answer towards. You know, you can't choose a winner within 30 seconds or even a minute. So this is a concentration that starts weeks and weeks before we get into the final night. You know what I'm saying? And you can't choose a winner with a very short interview or a closed door interview. You can't choose a winner on a prelims show as well, and you can't choose a winner on a final show. Like literally, it's deeper than that. It goes way back. You know, a winner is not being chosen right now. Miss Grand United States of America did an absolute outstanding job through her delivery of her answer. I think she did amazing. She was able to also give a different overview versus like Colombia and Peru this far that had chosen one person. You know, she said I would put both in one room and, you know, I would get into the root of the problem. But if I had to choose one, you know, she chose one person and she said why. And the delivery of her answer was beautiful. It was emotional, and it made me feel like she has understanding on this matter. So I think she did a beautiful job. With this alone, she can absolutely win and take this whole thing. Also, the delivery of Ms. Myanmar's answer was also a little bit unsteady. However, she was able to elaborate way more than Peru. Although her delivery was also a little bit unsteady, she was able, you know, to call out the United Nations, and she was able to also choose a leader and who she would choose and why she would choose. And she also elaborated on the topic as well. So I think she did better than Peru. Right now, I feel like the United States did good, then Colombia, then Myanmar. I feel like Vietnam right here is the very last. Miss Grand Colombia is second runner-up, and Peru is like, what the fuck? And then Myanmar is like, what is happening? Oh my god. My favorites to win were Colombia and Myanmar. But Myanmar from prelims, not Myanmar on finals. People are screaming Peru, 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 Peru. Everybody's screaming Peru. What is happening? Who's the next Miss Grand International? Oh my god, I think it's Peru, guys. Peru won. Wow. Peru won MGI 2023 for the second time in Miss Grand International's history. What do you guys think about this? She's very emotional. She is truly crying. Tell me what you thought in the comments below, though. Let's start a conversation about Miss Grand International, because I feel like this is my very first video that I make on Miss Grand International. It would have been my second video if I didn't lost my footage on prelims. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.